What's up, everyone? Kevin Oak here, getting into another week of training up at Mount Vernon Barbell with the crew: Larry Williams, Tiger Strength, Black Tom Cruise, and Chunky Cheese. A bunch of us are getting ready for a meet in April, the US Open. That's me and Larry. Jeff, Chunky Cheese, is getting ready for the Arnold next week. He's looking strong. He continues to practice his events. But let's just get into the first day. And these clips are kind of going to jump around a bit. Just bear with me. But Jeff right now, as he has been, is doing axle deadlifts from about 13 inches or so. That's the event that he has at the Arnold. I believe it is 700 pounds for max reps he has to do with an axle. And yes, he can use straps. I keep seeing people ask. In strongman, it's not like powerlifting. Strongman, you can use straps. And trust me, those guys do have great grip strength, so don't even go there. They probably have the best grip strength of any athletes on the planet. But that's just the way this sport is set up. I was doing deadlifts on this day. This was Monday. Otis, Black Tom Cruise, also was doing deadlifts. My goal was to come in and pull something heavy-ish for a couple of reps, beltless. I feel like going beltless because when I pull beltless, it makes me focus on my core a lot more and keeping it stable, especially my technique and keeping a neutral pelvis. So I decided to work up to about 700 pounds. As you will see later, when I got there, I wasn't sure how many reps I was going to be able to do. Usually when I'm doing deadlifts or squats or bench press, for me to really tell how many reps I'm going to be able to do, I can usually tell right after the first rep how it moves. My body's so calibrated to this that it's like I immediately know how many reps I have in me once I hit that first rep. So with the 700, I hit the first rep, which you can see right here. Hit the first rep fast. I immediately thought I had 4 to 5 reps in me, which would actually equal my PR with a belt, and this is beltless. Pulled the first rep, went up nice and smooth, no jerking, just pull the slack out of the bar. Second rep right there, as I was coming in to walk out, I felt a little bit of scar tissue in my left glute start to break up, which will happen. A lot of people out there know exactly what the feeling is. It's not a big deal. It's not an actual muscle tearing or anything like that. It's just scar tissue kind of breaking up. Usually when that happens, it'll just irritate me for a couple of days. But I'm usually fine. Was able to see my PT the next day, so obviously he worked with it. He's got it moving. Other than that, just gotta really just keep moving, keeping blood flow to the area. As you can see afterwards, Black Tom Cruise decided to show me up. He added 10 pounds in the bar, hit it for an easy triple. But I'll probably revisit that. I'll probably try to pull it again this upcoming Thursday, which will be about 10 days later. But Jeff, as you can see, he typically does like 1 million sets of deadlifts. He pretty much doesn't stop. He just does like 3 million sets of deadlifts. Then he does cleans, then he does this and that. Strongmen are fucking crazy. I don't know how they do all of that work. But here's Sandra doing some tire flips with Jeff helping her out. I think she should just roll it next time. But here's Wednesday's workout. Got into it. I wanted to hit a bench press PR. So the goal was to work up to 440. Last week I worked up to 429. The reason it's weird numbers is because of kilos, obviously. So in kilos, 429 is what? It's like 195. So I hit 195 kg, 429 pounds last week for almost 6 reps. Couldn't quite lock out the 6 rep. So I wanted to come in and try to hit 440 for at least 5. Here's Jeff hitting some front squats. We're all very scared to spot Jeff after he almost killed us in the mono last week. We racked and the bar bounced like 6 times and we flew out. But just hitting warm-ups, nice and easy. Everything was moving well. I was a little tired. If I remember correctly, my biceps were a bit sore. For whatever reason, my shoulders were a bit sore, so I was a little worried. But because my body weighs up so much, it's like I was like better leverage. So even on days where I don't feel well, I'm still hitting PRs because my training weight is just so much heavier than it's been in the past. This is good. Here's Jeff going for a PR. gets it. And of course, because he's Jeff, he has to scare us somehow. But we got it in. Nobody died. Well, good. But here goes my max rep attempt. I was happy with it. Was able to get 6, which is a little bit more than I was able to get last week. And I did it with 10 more pounds this week. So bench is looking good. I think as of now, I think I could maybe go for like 530 in competition. My best competition number so far is 518. So I'm hoping to get at least 523. I'm feeling good. I'm probably going to push for 530, which will definitely help my total, especially over my last meet. My last meet, I had a terrible bench day. I only benched 495. It was the worst I benched at a meet in probably a year and a half to 2 years. So that'll certainly help my total if I bench 35 pounds more, which I definitely think I'm capable of. I'm pretty strong, and we're like 7-8 weeks out right now. Only gonna get stronger. Body weight is looking very good right now. I've hit as high as like 262. Waking up around 255, which is good. My training weight is about 5 to 10 pounds heavier than I've ever had it at before on a consistent basis. But now this is today, Friday, getting into squats. I was a little worried because of my glute, obviously, from Monday. But the glute felt fine, just warmed up really well. Made sure everything was good, rolled out, made sure everything was kind of moving well. It was, so I continued into the squat workout. Felt decent. And again, I was using the Duffalo bar, which kind of throws my bar path off a little bit, the Duffalo bar, because the way the plates are, they hang down a little differently, so I end up having to put myself in more of a high bar position to have a good bar path. But it's so much easier on my shoulders than a straight bar that, I feel way better residually in terms of like bicep tendonitis and shoulder tendonitis, that I feel like I have to just keep using it because it'll help my training overall, so I can continue to bench well and not take that L. But I'll probably switch back to the straight bar like 3-4 weeks out. I'll make sure I get at least 2 to 3 sessions with the straight bar on squats going into the competition, just to make sure it doesn't feel foreign to me. This is Amy. Some of you might know her. She's a world record bench presser.
There you go.
I forget what weight class exactly. I want to say 123, if that's the correct class. But yeah, she's out here visiting for some work stuff, so she popped up at the gym. She got a great workout in.
There you go. Work.
Good. Let it settle. Come on.
Good. Pull that shit in tight. Let's go. Pull that shit in tight. Let's go.
I believe this is the top set.
Come on.
Yep.
You got more in you.
So in this, I was feeling good. I really wanted 5 reps, because 5 reps would equate to
There you go.
an estimated 900 pound 1 rep max, which obviously is my goal that I'm working for, very hard at this point. First reps move quick, as you can see. Depth is like around parallel. I could definitely get deeper, but when you do reps a lot of times, you kind of get impatient. You pop up a little early. But those first 3 reps move quick. Now, by the time I got to the 4th rep, especially with knee reps, you get this pressure build up in your body. By the time I got to the 4th rep, my head felt like it was gonna fucking pop. Period. And I couldn't take as deep a breath as I normally can. That's just what happens with knee reps when you're training. So by the time I tried to get to the 5th rep, I was done. I was gassed. I felt like I was definitely strong enough to hit 5 reps, but with knee reps, it's just way harder to hit reps. Knee sleeves, much easier. I can breathe a lot better. It's just how it is. I really wanted that 5 reps, but just couldn't bang it out. That's how it is. And that's it. Another great week of training. About 7 weeks out right now.
That's